throw. And talking to Coach Strickland in a review on that past game, felt like they just didn't hit those free throws. And in a close game like that, 63 to 56, 7 points, that makes a big difference. And so they got to be able to hit their targets. That was the focus of talking to Coach Strickland. Feels like they need to get ahead of the game on the ball and really take advantage of being on the home court and controlling the pace and controlling the game if they're going to pull a win against Phoenix College tonight. Just seconds away from the beginning of this game, we'll have a national anthem and go into starting lineups. We'll take a quick break as we prepare for that. So national anthem underway, and now we go to our starting lineup for Phoenix College Bears, the Phoenix College Bears. Starting with number 1, Navia Campbell, the sophomore guard from North Las Vegas. Number 3, Maya Ruiz, the freshman guard from also Las Vegas. Number 13, Jayla Cowell, sophomore guard from Gilbert, Arizona. Number 32, Nichelle Pons, sophomore guard / forward from Tucson, Arizona. And number 53, Tyler Mullen, sophomore center from Phoenix AZ. And now we'll go to your Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes. Starting us off, we got number 2, Melanie Ortiz. Number 14, Hannah Williams. Number 20, McKaylin Horsley. Number 24, Alana West. And number 30, Celia Daniels. And I apologize, that's Elena West and Celia Daniels. By the end of the night, I promise I will be getting those names correct. And as they get up on the court, you can see Phoenix College in the navy blue and gold, and your Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes in the home gray and teal. Now, Phoenix College currently 9-12 in overall wins to losses, 9 wins, 12 losses, and they're 3-7 in conference games, currently ranked number 5 in the Arizona Division II Conference. Chandler-Gilbert ranked 6th, so once again, this is a team right above them. And right now they're averaging 60 points per game, roughly 35 from the inside, 28 from the outside, and 59% from the free throw line. We'll go ahead and go to the jump ball, and the Coyotes will win the tip. Melanie Ortiz running point, she'll kick it over to Elena West. Elena on the sideline over to McKaylin Horsley. Horsley drops down to Hannah Williams. She'll drive in, hit the backboard, pop out, and it'll be picked up by number 1, Nevia Campbell. Nevia Campbell going all the way. She'll drive in hard, go up, fall to the ground, hoping for a foul. Rebound by Melanie Ortiz. She'll throw it inside to Celia or to Hannah Williams. Hannah on the inside, in trouble. She's on the ground. Pulled away by number 10, Brianna Romero. Brianna in the middle. She'll kick it out to 13. Jaya Cal. She'll go for the three-point line. It's no good. And it'll go out of bounds. So both teams feeling it out, trying to figure out exactly what the pace and speed of this game will look like. It'll be the Bears' ball. They'll kick it out to number 10. And Cal gets tripped up by Elena West, who gets the steal. She's driving big with the little arm. She'll go up strong. And it rides the rim and falls out. Number 3 kicking it down to number 10. Finds the corner. Number 1, Nevia Campbell, who kicks it back to Jaya Cal up at the top. Cal back over to Campbell. Campbell with a screen. She'll drive, kick it back out. And Romero in the inside dishes to 32 from the three-point line. She'll go for it, but it's no good. That was Pons with the attempted outside shot. It's recovered by the Bears, and it's back up at the top in the hands of Maya Ruse. She'll go for a floater, and Celia Daniels will pick up the offensive foul on the drive from Maya Ruse. So Ruse will head to the free throw line to pick up a couple. First one's up, it's good. And as we talked about with Coach Strickland, these free throws, especially in a team, she'll miss the second, against a team that's really very closely ranked to the Coyotes, could make a big difference. So hitting those free throw shots is going to be huge. Ortiz with the ball at the top. Williams will come up and grab the ball. She's at the top. Horsley with the outside shot. She'll shoot off the bank. McKaylin Horsley coming out strong in the first quarter with a 3. And that's good. We love to see Horsley coming out early and scoring. Number 32 from the Bears drives in, gets caught up in the scramble, and Celia Daniels down and dirty on the floor, pulls the steal. And now Elena West and number 32 from the Bears slide across court. Bears will recover, and Campbell on the drive ends up on the floor. Some obvious frustration from the Bears bench, feeling like that was a foul on Nevia Campbell. And Celia will shoot from the outside. It's a miss off the rim. Maya Ruse running point. She'll bring it down. She'll kick it to 13, Jayla Cal. And Cal looking for the setup, hitting Campbell on the opposite side. 32 drives in strong. She'll get the contact, and she'll head to the line, and that's Michelle Pons. Going with the big drive. Seen her open lane as number 3, Maya Ruse, pulled into the corner, opened up the space. So already Coyotes off to a good start. As I was saying, it's great to see McKaylin Horsley, one of the primary scorers for the Coyotes, coming out early, getting some shots up. And you love to see that from a team early on. Number 32, Michelle Pons with her first made. As number 30 Diana Holman will be subbing in. I'd assume for Nichelle Pons. And Pons will switch her second. So Holman checking in for number 10, Brianna Romero. And the Bears coming out in a press, trying to break the offense of the Coyotes early. Elena will kick it over to Horsley. Horsley meeting the trap. She'll kick it over to Ortiz right in the center. Ortiz pulls it back out, but she'll drive back in. Doesn't see the lane. She'll kick it back to Elena West. And West looking for a screen. A good setup, a nice roll. She'll drive down, loses control of the ball, but keeps it in. And now it's down low in the middle for Chloe Olberg. And kudos to her, really seeing Elena West losing the ball, flying out of bounds, toss it to her. She picked it up and went strong towards the hoop. She'll take control, head to the free throw line. And that's something we'll see from Chloe Olberg a lot in tonight's game. Just confidence in the down low post and really showing that dominance and making her presence known. I think that'll be like a big factor. We've seen traditionally the Bears with more of an outside guard-driven game, and we're seeing that already take place here tonight as Campbell will bring it down, running the pace. It's up to Ruse. Ruse calling out a play, looking to set something up. We'll find number 30 in the middle. And Ruse with the handoff from the center, Diana Holman. She'll get a foul on her drive from number 33, Chloe Olberg. Bears at the side. Looks like a violation from the Bears. Potentially stepped out of bounds on the inbound pass. So that'll be a quick turnover back to the Coyotes. Horsley will kick it into West. Horsley at the top of the key. We'll kick it back to West. And West will now run the offense. Back to Horsley on a handoff. Ortiz with the short pass. Back to Horsley. Horsley, she's thought about it. She'll drive. Meets resistance. She'll kick it back out to Ortiz. Ortiz goes strong down the middle. She'll drive hard off the glass. It's too strong. It'll come off the rim. And it's back into Bears control. Ruse looking to find her mark. She'll hit the center. Holman with the fake, but the dish over to Campbell. And Campbell drives the lane, meets contacts, ends up on the floor, but it's no good. But Horsley wide open. She'll swish. It's no good. Horsley will pick up number 13. A little jump shot. Doesn't go in. Horsley back in control. Horsley and Cal. Cal, not much space. Horsley will try to drive in and get away. She'll find West. West with the drive and the push. Kicks it back out to Hannah Williams. West with the three-point shot. Rims in and out. And 32, Nichelle Pons will get the rebound and bring it down. Holman back over to Ruse. And Ruse kick it back to Pons. Bears taking their time, being patient, looking for the inside. They'll find Holman, who will go big and strong. And she'll get two right there. A little dish and fake, and she'll float over the top. That's two for Diana Holman. Horsley with the wide open, she'll take it. It'll bounce off the backboard. Cal meeting the resistance from Elena West. West putting on the heat early. Cal will call for a screen, but Hannah Williams will step up and go for an attempted steal. Holman down low against Olberg. She goes big, it pays off. Diana Holman with 4. West calling it out, looking to set up a screen. Olberg's there. And West kicks it down to Horsley. A little miscommunication on timing. And she'll get it too far ahead of Horsley, and the ball will go out of bounds off the Coyotes. So that'll be a Phoenix ball, bringing it in. So now the Coyotes 3, Phoenix College's 7. Caitlin Horsley with the only points on the board for the Coyotes. And Maya Ruse will bring it down for the Bears. Sarah Smout checking into the game. Olberg with the quick hands will pull a steal, kick it up the court to Cheryl Yazzie, who's checked into the game. And Yazzie under pressure from the Bears. She'll kick it out to Smout in the corner. Smout back to Ortiz. Ortiz open. She thought about it. She'll dribble. She'll shoot. It's no good. It bounced off the backboard. A little bit of a hesitation from Ortiz. And Smout gets the ball. She'll kick it up to Juliet Bottiller, who also has checked into the game. And Bottiller with I think she thought she had an open lane to Olberg, but misreads it. Now Bottiller in the corner. Under pressure, she's looking to kick it out. Ortiz comes up to help. Ortiz with one shot on the clock. And the time on the clock expires. Coyotes unable to get the shot off. Coyotes struggling to find an offensive play that would work to their advantage. Smout picking up Ruse at the top of the logo. She'll kick it over to number 24. 24 across court to number 10. Brianna Romero. And Holman putting in some work down in the paint, trying to muscle Olberg. Olberg won't have it. She'll make the block. She'll make the stop, rather. And Yazzie will bring it down. Up to Ortiz. Bottiller down to Olberg. Olberg looking for some payback. She'll try to kick it out to Yazzie. It'll come off the hands of Ruse. He's looking to make the steal and just didn't get there in time. Yazzie kicks it into Smout. Yazzie comes up to the top of the key. She'll think about it. She'll pull out and find Martin looking for the down low cut. Comes off her foot, no good. Phoenix with the ball. Kicking over to the sideline. Number 24, Jaya Broadnax. Looking for an opposing play, or for a teammate in the down low. Misreads it, passes it out of bounds. So Coyotes will end up with the ball, and they'll work it down court with the Phoenix press and play. Bottiller finds an opening. She'll go straight to the hoop, and it's good. Juliet Bottiller puts on a little bit of a speedy show, and she'll drive right through the middle. So the Coyotes doing a good job breaking the press, getting down and setting up offense. Had some missed shots so far early in this quarter, but a great play there by Juliet Bottiller, taking the initiative and driving in hard. Now Phoenix College will answer back. And Ruse with the contested three, hand in the face from Sarah Smout, will put it away. Ortiz in the trap, kicks it to Smout. Smout over to Yazzie. A good pass down court. Yazzie will try to answer back. He comes off strong off the rim. And Phoenix College will kick it up court, trying to find the open lane. Kick it out to number 10, Brianna Romero with the missed three. Recovered by Campbell. Campbell looking for a down low to Holman. Holman in the center. She'll find Ruse on the handoff. Kicked it back out to Campbell. Campbell with a little jumper. She'll go way off. That ball will go out of bounds as Campbell misses the mark. Coyotes now 5 and Phoenix College 10. And Maya Ruiz will check out. Looks like for maybe a little bump to the face and a bloody nose or something like that. She'll check out and we'll resume the game. Botiller with the ball at the top, looking for something open. She'll kick it to Ortiz. Ortiz swings it over to Sarah Smout. Sarah Smout in the middle with a little jumper. Tries to make her mark, comes off. Phoenix College will recover. Cal, little ISO jump shot right at the free throw line. And Holman with the recovery will try to power up, but it's no good. Yazzie will bring it down, trying to find Botiller in the corner. It's a little strong. Botiller will swing it back in before going out of bounds. 1 second on the clock. Apologize, 0.3 on the clock. Phoenix College with less than a second to make something happen as the first quarter is about to expire. She'll kick it to Campbell, and that is the end of the first quarter. Phoenix College versus the Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes. So far, Phoenix College with 10, Coyotes with 5 on the board. Michaelin Horsley with an outside 3, and Juliet Botiller with that nice quick drive from the press to get 2 on the board. A few free throws from Phoenix College, and Diana Holman, really the star in this first quarter, showing her strength in the down low post, muscling up and putting 4 of her own on the board for her team. So a lot to see, a lot more to come. We'll take a quick timeout and be back for the second quarter in just a second. And we're back for the second quarter of Phoenix College Prep versus the Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes here at the Coyotes Center. Phoenix College will start with the ball. And they'll kick it down low to number 24. It's swiped away, and Sarah Smout will get the steal. She'll bring it down, looking for Yazzie. Yazzie almost missed it. She turned around just in time to catch the ball. She'll go center and hand it off to Ortiz. Ortiz in the middle, trying to find Brianna Martin, but throws it a little outside her grasp, and now Nevia Campbell will pick it up. Campbell going in strong, sees her opportunity, dishes it with a good, strong pass to number 24, Majea Broadnax, who reads it great, goes up strong, and get the basket and head to the free throw line for the three-point play. And Nevia Campbell just taking over in that first few seconds of the second quarter there. A great, strong drive, seeing the mismatch, seeing the miscommunication from the Coyotes on defense. She'll go strong and then take the unselfish play, kick it to her fellow teammate, Majea Broadnax. So she'll go for the free throw right here, and she'll get it. A good three-point play from the Phoenix College Bears. West with the ball, over to Horsley. Horsley with Campbell in pursuit. Williams at the top. She sees Olberg. Olberg with the mismatch. She'll go strong. Olberg with 2. And what a great read from Chloe Olberg. Seeing the mismatch, seeing she had the upper hand, a little bump over to the side, and she'll get the 2 points. And Ruse will kick it over to Broadnax. Broadnax trying to work a little bit of that magic from earlier. Is unable to score. And Jalen Ashio in the game. And a foul on the play as Hannah Williams was trying to get the pass. Looks like a holding call on number 24, Majea Broadnax, as Hannah Williams was attempting to recover the pass or get the pass from Elena West. And Horsley gives it to West. West thinks she's trying to pass, but gives it right to Campbell, who Campbell goes court to court. And a little up and over will score for her team. West over to Horsley. Horsley with Ruse right on her tail. Williams trying to drive in. She'll pick up the contact in her favor. That's from number 32, Nichelle Pons, who was clearly putting her hands in the mix, trying to mess up Hannah Williams dribbling and maybe pull a steal, but got a little too close. Nashio at the top, wide open. She'll try to take it. It's good. Jalen Nashio coming up big with a 3-point. Holman down low. And Pons with a big drive and spin. And number 53, Tyler Mullen, will pull the rebound and go right back up. She'll get 2 and head to the line. And it looks like a missed free throw from Mullen. The Phoenix Bears will recover. And Campbell tries to slip it into Tyler Mullen. A little give and go, but a travel on the play. And now we'll go back to the Coyotes. Elena West bringing it down. Hannah Williams up at the top. Phoenix doing a better job keeping the hands off. They don't want to foul. Horsley at the top of the key. She'll shoot. It's good. Michaela Horsley with her second 3 of the night. So the Coyotes will push a timeout as Phoenix College heads to a huddle, feeling the energy shift as Jalen Nashio and Michaela Horsley both come out and hit back-to-back threes, closing the gap even more for their team as the Coyotes sit with 13 on the board and Phoenix College Prep with 17. So head coach Branaham from Phoenix College will strategize an approach. And honestly, that's a good time to call it. You know, the Coyotes, they're not in the lead yet, but they are gaining. You see some of their players start to land shots, and that's when a game can really get away from you as certain players get hot and start to offensively contribute and get consistent. You got to shift things up, get your team back in control, and start to score. Jayla Cowell running the point. Elena West trying to lock her up. She'll go around the court and dish it back out to Broadnax. Broadnax in the middle looking for a dish out. She'll kick it to 32. We'll go for the 3. It's no good. Recovered by Olberg. Now she over to Horsley. Horsley at the top, trying to drive around. Looking to the inside. She'll find Elena West. And West with a little handoff to Olberg, who goes big and misses it. Point blank. But a foul on the play from number 24 with Jaya Broadnax. So she'll check out as number 30, Diana Holman, checks in. So Coyotes back in control of the ball. West looking for a drive. She'll float it up over the top, and it's way over. And it'll be picked up by Navia Campbell. Campbell looking for another one-on-one play. Sees an opportunity, cuts between the defenders and tries to float it up. It will be a foul. on the Coyotes. And she'll head to the line. Looks like they caught her a little bit of a bump as she went up for the float. She'll miss the first, coming off strong off the rim. She'll go for her second. And that one will also come off strong. So Phoenix College having a rough time on the free throws tonight as they missed a fair majority of their shots taken. Nashio will drive in, give a little bump, and pull back out. She'll kick it to West in the corner. West with the floater. It rims in and out. And West having a hard time hitting her mark tonight, but a lot of good looks. And it looks like a travel on the play. Number 13, Jayla Cow, saw an open lane, drove in strong, and picked up the ball just a little too soon. Tried to take her big 2 steps, but ended up with a travel instead. Cats will maintain control. Hannah Williams over to Horsley. Horsley down to Olberg. Olberg seeing an opening. She'll try to go in, spin back out, and kick it to West up at the top. Williams back in the center. Williams drives in big. She's in the paint now. Meets some resistance in the middle. She'll hand it off to West. West tripped up in traffic. And it'll be recovered by Cal. Cal drives in strong, tries to take it all the way. She'll kick it out to Ruiz. Ruiz drives it back in, kicks it down to number 32. And she'll go up strong, but it'll come back out. Recovered by Campbell. Over to Ruiz and back to Cal. And the Phoenix College will work it around. Ruiz thought about it. She'll dish it down low and let Holman go to work. Holman can't make it happen. She'll kick it back to Ruiz. The clock expiring. Holman looking to make something happen. She'll throw it up in a desperate attempt. And the clock will expire. No point for Phoenix College. As a whole slew of Coyotes swap out for the current starting line. So Brittany Martin back on the court. Hannah Williams will stay out, and Juliet Botiller will join, as well as Sarah Smout and Melanie Ortiz. Coach Strickland rotating his girls, keep the energy high. Botiller finds Williams with the wide open. She'll do a little sidestep, can't make it in. Smout will take a shot from the corner, back to Botiller. Botiller for the 3, it's no good. Smout with a little float, up and over, too strong, bounces in and out. A tough possession for the Coyotes after 3 or 4 attempts at the hoop, all going astray and just nothing landing for them. Hannah Williams with the big block on Campbell, who was looking to make a pass as she drove in, and Smout will bring it down. She goes in strong, gets tripped up by number 53, Tyler Mullen. Ortiz will attack as well, but they can't make anything land. Phoenix College will pick it up. Number 32, Michelle Pons goes in strong, drives hard, and Ortiz will get her with the foul. So really at this point, 4 minutes left in the second quarter, a bit of a back and forth game as neither team has scored in the last several possessions. Score on the board still 17 for Phoenix College and 13 for the Coyotes. Number 32, Michelle Pons will miss the first, so she'll go for her second attempt. And once again, Phoenix College struggling on the free throws. And we talked about in these close games, those free throws can make all the difference in a close matchup between two similar paced and similarly ranked teams. She'll miss the second as well, and the Coyotes will pick it up. So Brittany Botiller over to Ortiz, and Botiller will get it back. She'll go for another attempt at 3, and it's good. Juliet Botiller with the dagger from deep, giving the Coyotes some much-needed relief after several rough possessions. 32 from Phoenix College will try to answer back with a three of her own, but it's no good. Ortiz recovers, but then passes it away as Campbell gets in the lane and picks up the steal. 32, Michelle Ponch trying to play big. Just can't convert at the rim. And Coyotes will regain control. Bautiller over to Ortiz. Ortiz finds an open lane. She'll float it up and over. It's good. Melanie Ortiz with the quick inside lane and floater to put another 2 on the board and take the lead for the Coyotes. Coyotes 18, Phoenix College 17. 1 point difference here with 2 minutes and 47 seconds in the second quarter. Phoenix College will go to a timeout as they see their lead slipping away as the offense for the Coyotes heats up. We'll take a quick break and be right back. And we're back for this second part of this second quarter. 2 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock as the Coyotes pull ahead with a 1 point lead after being behind for pretty much all the game so far. Coyotes 18, the Bears 17. Bears coming out of a huddle looking to make something happen, make something work, and leave going into halftime with some high spirits and high energy. Ruiz will bring it down. Picked up by Smout, hands off to Campbell. Campbell swings it over to number 32, and 32 will find Broadnax, number 24. Holman at the top. We'll find Campbell, and a nice switch between Butiller and Martin from the Coyotes. The clock about to expire. Campbell will try to rush in, find the open lane. She finds it, but can't compose herself at the rim, and it's no good. Smout will kick it down to Ortiz in the corner. Ortiz thought she could dish it down to Williams, but Williams off balance. Can't get to the ball in time, and that will go to the Bears. Ruse will bring it down. Calling for Campbell. Campbell kicks it up. And now way deep on their end of the court. Looking to take their time, set it up right. Broadnax over to Ruse. Ruse thought about it. She'll pump fake. She'll drive. Testing the waters against Smout. She'll find Holman down low. Holman with a little spin move finds Broadnax. Broadnax with a reverse and can't find her angle. It'll come off wrong, and Smout will pick it up. Botiller at the top. Williams will step up. And you can see the Coyotes try and be structured, run their play, and make something happen. Looks like Martin was trying to pass or shoot, and they'll get swatted away. So the Coyotes will pick it up and retain control of the ball on their end of the court. But it'll be passed from the baseline from Sarah Smout. Williams jumping out. She'll find a lane, a little spin move, trying to get away. She'll get called for the travel. A little confused look from Hannah Williams, feeling like she had her pivot foot down and she didn't pick it up, but refs will call it otherwise. Cal kicks over to Ruse. Holman with the screen and the spin move. Big spin from Holman, but can't find the spot. He'll come off a little strong. But Campbell will recover. Broadnax tried to hit Holman again for another attempt, and Brianna Martin will get her hand in the way. Botiller off to Nashio. Smout back to Nashio. Nashio, Ruse all over. And Ruse will get picked up for the foul on contact. And she was trying to get in her face, maybe trip up Jalen Nashio. And Nashio maintain her composure and toss it in from the sideline. 40 seconds on the clock. Coyotes looking to make something happen. Botiller drives in, kicks it back out to Smout. Smout with the open three. She'll shoot. It's no good. And Olberg goes down hard looking for the rebound. Ruse, open man, Holman, seeing that Olberg was on the ground trying to come back. She'll go up strong, get the contact in her favor, but no score on the board for her. She'll go to the free throw line. So now, once again, Phoenix College at the free throw line. They spent a lot of time there thus far in this game. And they need to be able to convert if they're going to put themselves ahead before halftime. Campbell goes up. The first one's a miss. Sorry, not Campbell. Holman. Holman, a 53% free throw shooter. She'll make the second one. And Smout getting rushed in traffic. College prep all over the Coyotes. Put a little more pressure on them with 8 seconds left, trying to regain control of this game and the energy and get some points for their team. Take the lead before half. They'll roll the ball to Cal. Cal picked up by Smout. Smout trying to lock her up. Cal goes big. She'll float over the top. Rinses the rim and comes out. And that is the end of the second quarter as Phoenix College ties it up with the free throw shot from Diana Holman, but can't convert to take the lead. It's all tied up here at the Coyote Center, 18-18. So far, a pretty exciting game for these girls as they go head-to-head. Once again, these two teams, Phoenix College ranked number 5th in the Arizona Community College Conference, and Chandler-Gilbert ranked 6th. Phoenix College with 3 wins, 7 losses in their conference record, and Chandler-Gilbert with 1 win, 9 losses in their conference record. So a bit of a gap there. But nonetheless, you can see these two teams pretty evenly matched. Coyotes doing a good job coming out, running their offense. And while there has been several missed baskets, there's also been some great looks as well. Michaela Horsley with 6 points. Juliet Botiller with 5 points. Cole Olberg with 2. And Jalen Nashio with a 3 of her own. On the other side, Navia Campbell with 4. Majaya Brodnax with 3. Diana Holman, once again, carrying the team with 5 points. And then Nichelle Pond with a couple free throws and Tyler Mullen with 2. So a bit more of a down low, dirty in the paint game as Holman has been making her mark in the paint. And the guards trying to find their way on the inside. We'll turn our attention to the Arizona Community College Conference record right now. Number 1, Mesa Community College, ranked number 1 in the conference. Number 2, Pima Community College. And Mesa with 11-0 record, just a monster of a team. We saw them here last time against the Coyotes, and last time they played at home. Pima Community College, 9-2. Scottsdale ranked number 3. They are 7-3 in record, 7 wins, 3 losses. Number 4, Glendale Community College with a 5-5 record, so tied, 5 wins, 5 losses. And then you have Phoenix College, 3-7. Chandler-Gilbert, 1-9. And South Mountain, 0-10. So we'll take a quick break as you see the men from Phoenix College getting some shots up and preparing for their game that's coming right up after this, starting at 4 o'clock. You'll definitely want to tune into that as these two teams go head-to-head on a doubleheader Saturday here at the Coyote Center. We'll take a quick break and be back for the second quarter of the women's Phoenix College Bears versus the Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes. Well, we are just minutes away from the second half of this thrilling game at the Coyote Center as your Chandler-Gilbert women Coyotes take on the Phoenix College Bears in a tied-up match thus far, 18-18 on the board. Both teams going hard, playing strong, and heading into the halftime at a bit of an impasse as Phoenix College desperately attempted to work the clock to their favor and get some points on the board and take that energy-building lead, but unable to do so. So now we're back, all tied up. And the Coyotes doing a good job thus far from the outside, struggling from the inside, and we've seen that throughout their games as we review, especially on the trail away from home. And let's just review it real quick. Scottsdale, once again, only shooting 29% from the inside. Pima only shooting 25% from the inside compared to, let's go to Pima's 49% from the inside. And let's see, Scottsdale shooting 42% from the inside. So just a drastic difference in the Coyotes' abilities to convert on the inside. Now, outside shooting on the uptick. We've seen a couple great outside shots from Michaelin Horsley, Jalen Nashio, and Juliet Botiller. So that's a great to see. We love to see that. And if they can continue to convert on that and then put some points on the inside, they can easily take the lead in this game, and we hope to see that happen. In their last matchup, the Phoenix College, Chandler-Gilbert shooting 31 from the inside, 22% from the three-point line, and 57% from the free throw, compared to Phoenix College, 40% from the inside, 41% from the three-point, and 60% from the free throw. So Phoenix College outdoing them in every category offensively. Tonight's a different story, however. Phoenix College struggling from the free throw line. They've been there quite a bit tonight and have had quite a few misses. And struggling to convert even on the inside and the outside. Diana Holman, really the shining light for Phoenix College as she dominates in the paint and really using that to her advantage with 5 points of her own in this first half. So both teams back on the court. It's game time, and Melanie Ortiz will kick it in. Horsley at the top. Phoenix College holding their ground as Daniels kicks it down to Williams. And Williams with a bit of a hesitation. Not sure if she was waiting for the defense to come to her or if she just didn't have a chance to get a good glimpse of what was around her, but she'll throw it up its way over the board, and Coyotes will take control of the ball at the baseline. So Elena West throwing it in for the Coyotes, and she'll find Horsley at the top. Horsley, she'll shoot. Comes off flat against the backboard. Williams with the pickup and recovery, and she'll go for the rebound and put back and find a foul in her favor, and she'll head to the free throw line. And I can't stress enough, these free throws are going to be so crucial in this game when you're all tied up and these two teams comparably rank very similar. These free throws make all the difference, and Hannah Williams will miss her mark off to the right side of the rim. She'll miss the first. She'll go for her second attempt. Diana Holman moving the sub back in, and Hannah Williams will swish the second. Coyotes now taking the 1 point lead. And Hannah Williams will put herself on the chart. Good pickup and steal. Quick hands from Hannah Williams. She'll get on the ground, pull it away. And in an unfortunate turn of events, tries to dish it to Ortiz, who is just a bit ahead of her. And the ball will go flying out of bounds. Hannah Williams with the quick steal, but in the scramble for control of the ball, will toss it away. Campbell will pick it up at the top. She'll look for the inside pass to number 32. And 32 will pull her way out, trying to make space and find her inside. She'll spin, move and get the foul. That's number 32, Nichelle Pons, with the fancy footwork and maneuvering to find herself in the lane, get the bump from Hannah Williams. So now she's at the free throw line, and we've seen this tonight. There's a little back and forth game between both these teams of driving in, getting contact, and playing it out at the free throw line. And Pons will miss the first. Pons goes for a second. And that one will go in and out of the hoop. Another tough miss on the free throw for Nichelle Pons. West with the handoff to Horsley. Horsley swings it down to the corner to Daniels. Daniels looking around. She thought about it, but he kicks it back to Horsley. Horsley swings to the opposite side. Ortiz with the three-point. It comes off strong. And it's no good, but it's recovered by Elena West. Ortiz now gets the ball in the corner. She drives in, kicks it out to Daniels. Daniels over to Horsley in the corner. She'll attempt. It's no good. Williams with the rebound. She'll go up. Try to get it up and over. Daniels picks it back up, trying to rebound and go back up. She'll kick it out to Horsley. Horsley once again rims it. It's no good. And this time recovered by the Bears. And now Jayla Cowell running the point. She'll bring it down. Williams will attack in the trap, but Cowell kicks it over to Pons. Pons drives to the opposite side. Gets caught up in traffic, and a block from Williams leads to a turnover. Now West will bring it down. West over to Ortiz. Ortiz swings it up to Williams. Williams sees Daniels down low. She'll kick it over to West instead. Back to Williams at the top. They're taking their time. 12 seconds on the clock. And Williams back to West. West tests the waters, kicks it back to Horsley. Ortiz with the opening. She'll shoot, and it bounces in and out. Cowell will kick it down to Campbell, looking for the quick one. Holman down low. And White 20, the Coyotes. McKaylin Horsey will pick up a foul, trying to stop Holman coming down strong in traffic, getting the pass from Campbell. She'll pick up the contact. It'll stay on the ground, though, so Phoenix College will pass it inbounds from the baseline. And now it's attempt down low. They throw it out to Cal, and Jayla Cowell will get the quick outside pass and swish it away. Cowell with three. And Horsley over to Ortiz. Back to Horsley. Horsley will work it around. She'll attack the inside. We'll kick it back out to the corner to West. And West will throw it away. Looked like she received a bit of contact on the attempted pass. Waiting for an answer from the refs. And they'll call it in favor of the Coyotes. Feeling that Phoenix got their hand in the way and made the block and forced that out of bounds. So Coyotes will retain the ball on their end of the court. Nice screen from Daniels. Makes some space for West. She'll kick it down to Daniels on the inward screen, and Daniels will try to go up, but it's no good. It's been a struggle for the Coyotes tonight in the down low area, just struggling to really make the ball convert at the hoop on the inside. Just even need some close range shots, rimming in and out, and just haven't found their touch tonight. So now Cal up at the top. And blue 32, Nichelle Pons will pick up another foul offensively. And Navia Campbell will check in for Nichelle Pons. Six minutes into the third quarter. And the Bears have taken the lead 21-19. Ortiz finds an opening to Williams down low. And Williams, with the quick thinking, goes for the shot, receives a bump, and she'll go to the free throw line. And we love to see when the Coyotes act quickly and react instinctively. You know, no hesitation. And that's what really got Hannah Williams to the free throw line here. She was down low, found an opening, got the pass, and went right up. Saw the opening she had, and while she didn't make it, she did receive the contact. And now she's at the free throw line. So she'll make the first, she'll miss the second. But Melanie Ortiz will grab the rebound and put it back in for her team. Jayla Cowell gets it down to Diana Holman, who finds the open baseline cut and just takes it all the way. Diana Holman with another two. A bit of mix-up at the sideline. Coyotes will pass it in. And Hannah Williams at the top of the key. She'll find West on the left side. Back to Ortiz at the top. Ortiz pulling down into the defense. Hands off to West. And West back to Ortiz. Ortiz throws it up to Olberg in the down low. And Olberg tries to go up with the clock expiring with two bare hands on top of the ball. It will be the Phoenix Bears taking it from the opposite side. Ruse bringing it down. She'll find Cal. And Smout all over Cal. Cal find the inside, dishes it over to 53. Tyler Mullen tries to go for a little jumper and can't convert at the hoop. Smout picks it up, brings it down. Smout kicks back up to Ortiz. Ortiz over to Horsley. Horsley swings to the corner to Williams. Williams finds Olberg down low. Olberg with the big spin. She'll go big. She'll get it. 2 points for Chloe Olberg off the spin, and up she goes. And that's big for Chloe Olberg. Hasn't had as many opportunities at the rim, and the ones she has, a lot have rimmed in and out. So for her to be able to get a nice clean spin and put it into the hoop, that's big for the Coyotes here tonight. Coyotes taking the lead off that 2 points Chloe Olberg put in for the Coyotes. Now 24-23. Jalen Nashio checking in for Melanie Ortiz. And Juliet Botiller checking in for Hannah Williams. Nashio in the trap. It gets stolen away by number 32, Nichelle Pons. Pons misses. Campbell picks it up, kicks it out to Cal. Cal drives the baseline, floats up and over, and it's in. Jayla Cal. Size don't matter. She'll drive all the way over the top of the much taller defenders. Campbell with the steal. Phoenix College making good use of their press. Campbell will try to navigate her way through the defense and gets picked up with a defensive foul from number 22, Juliet Botiller. It'll stay on the ground, though. It'll be an inbound pass from the baseline. Holman gets the pass. She'll kick it up to Campbell. Campbell looking to make a move. She'll go one-way reverse and float it up and over in the center. Phoenix having a good few possessions here as they've managed to put the Coyotes in a bit of a fluster with this press. Nashio drives in, a 1-2, kicks it out to Smout, and Botiller with the three-point attempted. It's an attempt and a miss. It's picked up by Phoenix. And Campbell will bring it down. She finds Pons. Pons gets it stripped away by Botiller. Botiller In traffic, out to Nishio. Nishio down to Olberg. Olberg with a spin, goes up and over. I don't think she had the spacing quite right, and she'll find the corner of the bottom of the hoop. Diana Holman down low. Olberg's there. But Olberg will get the contact on the second attempt to go up. And Diana Holman will head to the line. So Olberg will check out. Brianna Martin will check in for her. And we've seen a bit of a back and forth now in these last few possessions. Both teams either getting a steal or a quick rebound, and they'll kick it down court and head to the free throw line after a contact from the opposing team. And we talked about early in the pregame that we would see this game really play out at the free throw line. Both these teams really aggressive. They play hard. They play scrappy. And we're seeing that as they get into the paint. A lot of contact both directions. Both teams at the line. So Diana Holman, she'll shoot her first. She'll now shoot for her second. And her second's good. And Coach Strickland will call a timeout as the Phoenix Bears have taken a bit of found a little hot streak here in the third quarter, taking the lead now, 29-24. And with that, we'll take a quick timeout and be right back after this. So Kyle's coming out of a timeout. Coach Strickland sensing a turn of the tide, a shift in the winds, and calls his team back to home to regroup and pull things together. Phoenix coming into a strong press, and right there it's paying off as Pons picks it up, grabs the steal, tries to go all the way. Probably would have done better to kick it back out and set up the offense, but we've seen that reoccurringly here tonight. Just kind of a run and gun game, leading to a lot of fouls and a lot of time spent at the free throw line. So Cows will recover that missed shot by Pons, and Jalen Nashio will step in, step out, and put up a three. And that's big for the Coyotes. They need as many of those they can get. Ruse up at the top. She'll try to find Holman on the backdoor screen. And Holman keeps her composure, finds her footing, and will scoop it up and over on the reverse. Botiller over to Smout. Smout to Nashio. Doing a good job, staying composed and working this press to their advantage. And now they'll set it up. That's a smart move from the Coyotes. They need to run their offense, stay composed, and not get pulled into the drag out and rugged game that's been thus far. Okay, now they're back to Botiller. And a call on the play as the ball will go to Phoenix. Looks like maybe an arm was thrown. The ball went out of bounds. Couldn't see it as it was on the opposite side of the court. But nonetheless, Phoenix will bring the ball down. It's at the top to Broadnax, and Broadnax over to Ruse. Ruse drives in, finds a lane, will kick it back up to Campbell, and Campbell will find the contact. As Jalen Nashio gets her on the drive as she was going up, so she'll head to the line. Campbell will go for her first here. Campbell, 70% shooter from the free throw line. She'll miss the first one. And I'll tell you, Phoenix College, traditionally from their record, a fairly good free throw shooting team. Shooting 59%, 60% from the free throw line. But not showing today. Nevaeh Campbell will hit her second, as they've struggled from the free throw line. Botiller tries to find West, but overshoots it. And the pass will go out of bounds. So back to Phoenix College. And these small mistakes are what's going to be killer for the Coyotes here in tonight's game. Missed passes, overshot throws, and miscommunication. So now the Coyotes 5 points behind the Bears. As Campbell kicks over to Ruse. Broadnax down low to Campbell. Spin move, tries to get it up and over, and Nishio had the height advantage. Nishio will bring it back down as Campbell's shot missed. Nishio drives on the inside, finds West driving down the middle, and West cannot get it up and over, finds the bottom of the rim, and the ball goes out of bounds, and Phoenix College will pick it up. Jayla Cowell will bring it down. And Ruse looking for a good pass. She'll find Holman. Holman up at the top. Holman's played tremendously well tonight. It's been a great moving force for her team. Broadnax kicks it up to Ruse. Ruse at the top. And Ruse trying to work something with Holman. Holman with the fake screen goes down the center line. And it's a jump ball as Celia Daniels reads the play and comes in to help, grabs the ball, and leads to a jump. And a good read by Celia Daniels. We've seen multiple times Diana Holman setting a fake pick, bringing the defense with her, and then find an open lane right down the middle. And the Coyotes not reading that very well. So a good read by Celia Daniels by stepping up and picking her up and not letting her get too close to the hoop where she can really do some damage. And in the struggle, it looks like the Bears will head to the free throw line again. And that's number 24, Majea Broadnax, the freshman guard. 55% shooter from the free throw line, and she'll miss the first. She'll make the second, however. Phoenix pulling the press off. 16 seconds on the clock as they want to lock down the rim and really prevent the Coyotes from scoring before the end of this third. Nashio at the top, hits West. West over to Horsley. Horsley with a fake. She'll drive in, kick it to West. West will shoot. It's good. West with a buzzer beater three. She'll close out the third quarter, closing the gap to a 3-point lead. And what great execution from the Coyotes, staying composed, working the magic, and running the clock as Elena West buries it from deep. They'll go to the fourth quarter with a 3-point play needed to take the lead. Coyotes 30, Bears 33. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Coyote Nation, fans watching from all around, we are back for the fourth quarter of this tight matchup between the Phoenix College Bears and your Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes. as Michaela Horsley passes into Elena West. 3-point difference between these two teams. Coyotes behind 3. Celia Daniels take a 3-point attempt. It's no good. Bounces right off the rim. And it'll be picked up by Maya Ruse, who's been playing the primary point guard for Phoenix College. She'll drive in, try to float it over the top, meets the arms of Brianna Martin. And West, off a fast break after that great steal, Nashio driving down the center, and West with a perfect read coming from the outside, drives in and puts it in. It's a 1-point game right now, as the Coyotes energize from that play. And Pons will pick up a travel on that play. Clear frustration from Nichelle Pons as she felt like her foot was planted. She did a little pump fake, one step and dribbled, but she'll get picked up for the travel. Now, Phoenix College back into their press. The Coyotes break it. Daniels will drive strong, misses. Brianna Martin with the rebound and the miss. But a foul call against Phoenix College on blue 24, Majea Brodnax, getting Brianna Martin on the arm as she pulled the rebound down and went straight back up. Brianna Martin will now shoot, and she'll miss the first. Phoenix College preparing to sub in Diana Holman and Nichelle Pons after this next free throw. Looks like a little sweat on the floor or some fluid of some sorts. Unsure what it is, but they'll clean it up real quick and we'll get back to the game. So Brianna Martin going for her second free throw. She missed the first. And that second one will also come off a little strong, but Elena West is there. She'll pick it up, and the offense will restart. Now West looking to make something happen and close this gap. Daniels over to Brianna Martin. Brianna Martin goes up strong, can't make it happen. West with the recovery. She'll kick it down to Horsley. Horsley drives the center, floats it up, over. It's good. Horsley with 2. A nice drive and float from Michaela Horsley. Now Campbell over to Cal. She'll swing it back to Campbell, and Campbell back over to Cal. As the defense does a good job rotating and switching, she'll dish it up to Ruse. And Brianna Martin getting her hand in the mix from Brodnax. Brianna Martin using that length to her advantage. Horsley finds West down low in the paint, and West with a little reverse spins it up and over. And they'll force the Phoenix College Bears into a timeout as they walk off the court, clearly frustrated, as the Coyotes have found a little bit of a much-needed heat. They'll take the lead 36-33. So now the tables have turned, and Phoenix College trails by 3. Bears will go to a timeout, and we'll take a quick break and be right back. So Brianna Martin using that length to her advantage. She'll get her hands in front of Majea Brodnax, who the Bears were hoping to get a down in the paint pass to, and Martin said no, she'll kick it back out. It led to a great pass and then point for the Coyotes. Phoenix College in the lead. Horsley in pursuit. They'll set up a trap, and you see a new energy coming from the Coyotes as they're all over Phoenix College. Jayla Cow will push a 3 from deep, but can't get it there. And it will be picked up by Michaela Horsley. West setting up the defense, making the minutes count, running down the clock. She'll find Williams. Horsley in the corner. She'll shoot a three. It's good. Michaela Horsley with the triple. And Horsley making her mark known. And we talked about this in the pregame. It's so good to see Michaela Horsley find her stride. We saw early on in the season where she was really making her mark, hitting the outside shot, and then a drought appeared where she just couldn't hit anything. And so to see her actually impacting the game offensively, it's great to see. Holman, big, strong, and powerful. She'll go up big and get the points and the free throw against the 6-foot Brianna Martin. And I'll tell you, Diana Holman has been the lifeblood of this Bears team. Being the muscle, working it down into the paint, and really just being determined when all the bodies were on top of her to put it away and get her team in the game offensively. She'll miss the free throw, so that'll be a 2-point play, but nonetheless, great determination and effort from Diana Holman, the freshman. Ortiz over to Williams, and now West in the corner. She'll drive in, trying to find a lane, but gets picked up, and she loses control of the handle, and Phoenix College will take it from the baseline. Jayla Cow will bring it down. And the Coyotes staying determined defensively. Kick it out to Ruse. Ruse finds an opening. She'll take it. Rims it. But Campbell was there, and she'll put it right back in. And that is the ability Nevaeh Campbell has. She's got great speed, agility, and she's got a great read for the ball. We've seen multiple times in the towering in the trees down low. She'll just jump up and pull down a rebound. It's been to her advantage. So West now down low. She'll kick it to Brianna Martin. Martin will kick it back out to Ortiz. Phoenix College trying to put the stops. And Nichelle Pons feeling that one. As you can tell, she wanted to make the stop, and she'll get it. Playing tight defense on Melanie Ortiz, and you could hear her bench yelling, don't foul, don't foul, as she's picked up a fair amount of her own tonight. But she'll get the block on that one. A nice little pass over to Nevaeh Campbell, and she'll jump shot it right from the corner of the free throw and get herself some points. Williams testing the waters, tries to find a lane. She's spinning, she's moving. It's no good, off the backboard. Ruse getting it down to Pons. Pons, she'll try to play big. She'll spin, go into traffic. The ball will go in, but they'll call contact on the ground before the shot goes off. So Pons will get the points off that play, and it'll be the Coyotes now bring it down. And a good pass inside to Hannah Williams, but in the rush, she'll miss. She'll miss point blank, and it will go out of bounds. But it will stay in Coyotes' control on their end of the court. So Horsey will pass it in bounds. She'll find Smout at the top. Smout picked up by Cal. Horsley at the top of the key. A screen from Hannah Williams, but she'll pick up an illegal screen as she moved her feet before contact. And that ball will go back to the Bears. 39-39, 5 minutes left on the clock. And these two teams neck and neck, not willing to budge. Cal in control at the top. She'll work it around. Back to Broadnax. Trying to hit Campbell in the center. Bruce will kick it back to Broadnax. She'll swing it around with a quick and easy right to Holman, who is just wide open and ready. And she'll pick up the 2 points. Smout over to Horsley. Horsley to Williams. Williams at the top of the key, swings it over to Smout. Smout, little fake, drives down the lane, meets resistance, but can't get in. Over to Nashio. Nashio will shoot. It's a miss. And off the legs of one of the Bear defenders, the Cats will have another chance to score, but not before this timeout called by Coach Strickland as he sees the time winding down. 4 minutes left on the clock as these two teams are neck and neck in this game, 39-41. We'll take a quick break and be right back. So just like that, the Phoenix Bears will take the lead once again off a nice backdoor cut and pass down to Diana Holman, who just gets the easy bank shot layup. Now Horsley will test the waters, driving in, pass it out to Nashio. Nashio with the quick move, kicks to Horsley in the corner. Horsley shoots. Looks like she may have gone picked up by one of the Bears on defense as that ball misses the rim by a lot. It'll be a jump ball, and the Bears will pick it up. Navia Campbell on the floor. And a foul call on Michaela Horsley. Got caught up in the scramble, and she'll pick up another. Bruce in the corner, finds Holman. Holman with the nice pull down, muscling her way through. And she'll get the call. Celia Daniels with the defensive foul against Holman. And Holman, once again, very productive offensively for the Bears. Whether that's being in the right position at the right time to get the quick, easy bucket, or getting a nice inside pass and muscling her way to the rim. She'll miss the first, but she'll get a second attempt. And that second one's good. So Holman now with 14 points, if my record is correct. And Horsey will overshoot that pass, misjudging the full court press from the Bears, and West coming up a little too soon. But the Bears will try to drive in and miss the mark. Coyotes now back in control. Trying to work the press. Williams in the trap, got to get across court. Horsley looking for an opening. Finds Nashio right down the middle. She'll pull it back out. Trying to break through the defense. She gets picked up in traffic. And a travel on the play as Nashio gets twisted up and goes down on the court. And a timeout called by Coach Strickland as the Cats go into a huddle. And we've seen this a few times where the Cats come out, rhythm's a little off, getting tripped up by the press, which we've seen a couple bad passes lead to quick turnovers, and them losing their composure. So with 3 minutes and a very close game, Coach Strickland hoping to coach them back into their flow, into their rhythm, and help them get some points on the board and take the win. The Bears using their speed and the offensive down low powerhouse of Diana Holman to muscle their way to success. So far, that press being very successful for the Bears, as they've been able to confuse and get quite a few turnovers and steals. However, not able to convert necessarily all of them as they rush down the inside and throw it away. Both teams spending a fair amount of time at the free throw line in this game, so the Bears will bring it down. Elena West picking up Jayla Cal. Cal over to Campbell. Campbell will drive the baseline in a trap. She'll throw it out to Ruse, and Ruse can't get there in time. She'll step out of bounds, and that ball will go back to the Coyotes. Horsley into West. West will bring it down. It's primary point. She'll hand it off to Horsley. Horsley over to Ortiz. Ortiz up at the top. Kicks it back to Horsley, who's wide open. She'll try to shoot for it. It's no good. A missed opportunity on that three-point play. And Cal will bring it down for the Bears. A double screen from Pons. And Cal will drive in, kick it back out to the corner. Ruse brings it up. She's looking for a screen from Holman. Holman fakes it. She'll drive down the middle. In traffic, finds Campbell. Campbell kicks it to Pons. And 3 seconds in the paint. And the Bears will turn it over to the Coyotes after that violation. Bears back in the full court press. West trying to dribble her way through it, looking for an opening. She's in a trap. And Ruse loses her footing and stumbles into West. Maya Ruse will pick up the foul. As they end up in a pile on the floor. So the Coyotes will take it from the sideline, and Horsley will kick it into West. Ortiz will pop out. Celia Daniels with a fake and slides down the lane. She'll work her way down the paint, kicks it back up to Horsley. Horsley, screen from Daniels, hits Daniels back at the top of the three. Two powerhouses down low trying to work their magic. Daniels just shy of the hoop. It'll go in and out. And Pons will pick it up. Pons trying to make the distance. Tries to Euro step her way through. It's no good. West answers back. Bit of a collision, but West will draw contact, get the foul, and head to the line. Both teams scrambling to put points on the board. And Elena West will head to the free throw line. And we talked early, these free throws are going to make a big difference as both these teams seem set on fouling each other. Elena West will be at the line, and can she close this gap? 39-42, she'll miss the first. And that's going to be big with 1:20 on the clock. That free throw is much needed. Makes it the difference between a 3-point and a 2-point game. She'll miss the second. 39-42 will remain. Now, Phoenix in control. Ruiz with a wide open lane. She'll dish it out to Campbell. And Broadnax back to Campbell. Campbell drives the sideline, and a timeout is called by Coach Branaham as she sees her girls trying to set something up, but in the scramble and emotions of the game, look like they might have been close to throwing it away, which we've seen a few times tonight. So she'll call a timeout, regroup, And with a minute left on the clock, she's got the advantage to run the clock down and put herself in a position to either score, put herself above, and really take the win away from the Coyotes on their home court. Strickland looking to make a play, the goal, get a steal, play solid defense, don't foul, and get to the line, get it back on your end, put some points on the board. If you can, get the free throw, slow the clock, and once again, make your free throw shots. It's going to be so crucial for them here tonight. So we'll take a very, very brief timeout, and I'll be right back. Both teams back on the court for the last minute of this fourth quarter slugfest between these two teams as they try to edge their way to victory. Inching forward bit by bit, Phoenix with possession, trying to run the clock. You can see them working it around, trying to play clean ball, but Daniels reads the pick perfectly, gets the steal, finds Ortiz. Ortiz with a little two-step. She'll miss it on the rim. Daniels with the rebound. Smout on the outside. She'll drive in, kick it back to Horsley. Almost a steal. But a timeout's called by Coach Strickland. And you can see him not happy with that wide open missed free throw by Melanie Ortiz. Once again, a couple possessions here are much needed for the Coyotes. The missed free throws by Elena West, and then that big play by Celia Daniels, reading the fake screen, grabbing the steal, and then Melanie Ortiz missing the open layup. That's going to be huge, and it was much needed for them to close this gap. 47 seconds on the clock. A smart call from Coach Strickland, seeing that his girls were in a scramble, they had control and possession of the ball, and they need to make something happen right here, right now. So he'll regroup, he'll put a play together, and now it comes down to the girls being able to commit and convert and execute on his play. The Bears got to lock down on defense. They're not going to want to foul. Fouling will stop the clock. We'll send them to the free throw line and give the Coyotes just more opportunities to close this small gap and lead that the Bears have been holding on to. So 39-42, 47 seconds on the clock. Anything could happen. And we're just seconds away from some more exciting action. Right after this, the boys game, men's basketball, back-to-back games here on a Saturday at the Coyote Center. They'll be also playing the Phoenix College Bears men's squad, and we'll see how that plays out. Coming off some tough losses on the road and also a win, most recently against Glendale. Women back on the court. Horsley over to Smout. Smout will swing it back to Horsley. Horsley find the baseline. She'll drive in. She'll find Smout in the corner. Smout driving in. She'll try to throw it up in a Hail Mary attempt, and it was way off the mark, but a contact on the drive is called on number 24, Majea Broadnax. Some clear frustration from the Bears as they feel like it was clean. And this sets the Coyotes up for an opportunity to close this gap, stop the clock with 36 seconds, and put him in a good position to score. So Sarah Smout, this will be huge. She's got to land these free throws to set her team up for success, and she will. She'll land the first. She'll shoot the second. It's good. So Sarah Smout sets her team up for a one-point possession here. And all they need to do is lock down on defense, make a steal, and get them on the offensive end of the court. Cowell with the ball at the top of the key. The energy in the court, electric. She beats Ortiz. She'll find the inside. She's looking for a pass. She'll find Campbell. Campbell swings it around to Ruse. And a timeout's called by Coach Branaham, as she's going to set herself up to get a point, run a play, and distance the gap. 41-42, 14 seconds in this electric game here at the Coyote Center. We'll be right back.
Excited that it's the end, but it's close, so now you got it.
14 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Big thanks to all the Coyotes fans watching online and here in the stands today. Great audience in attendance, and obviously the Phoenix College men's squad and the Chandler-Gilbert men's squad in attendance. The energy's high as it's a one-point game. 10 seconds on the clock. Coyotes got to make a stop if they're going to take the lead. And the clock expires with 3 seconds on the clock. They're going to adjust the scoreboard as the clock expired with a couple more seconds. Coyotes doing a good job playing clean ball, not saying the Bears to the free throw line, but letting the clock expire. So smart play by the Coyotes and Coach Strickland. Don't foul, don't send them to the line, don't further the gap. So now it's a one-point play. This could go either way, and it comes down to Coach Strickland strategizing and using his coaching expertise to set up a perfect play, and it all comes down to execution by the women's squad. Refs and coaches in discussion, and it looks like, yes, another second was added to the clock as the shot clock expired for the Bears, and then the clock ran down just a little bit more than it should have. So literally the Coyotes will have 4.1 seconds to make a play and score. All they have to do is make a layup, a three-pointer, a jump shot. We'll take anything at this point. But they've got to execute. And so that's what Coach Strickland's doing right now. He's cooking up a play to take his team to a success. And I talked to him before the game. He was excited. He feels this is a team that can win. I feel like there's a team that can win, but they've got to execute.
I had finger one up when she came in. She has to check in before the first horn.
Both teams on the court preparing for these last critical 4 seconds of the game. It's anybody's game, folks. If you had to use the bathroom or get a drink, now's not the time. Sarah Smout with the ball at the top. She'll drive in, open lane. She'll miss. And the clock will expire. Sarah Smout with the wide open lane. Gets bumped in contact, won't draw the foul, but will miss the wide open layup. And the Coyotes will take a devastating loss by 1 point. Both teams playing with full effort and lots of energy. Really a slugfest between these two energetic teams. And you can feel the energy at the end as both squads desperately wanted to pull the win. Phoenix College coming out triumphant in this last few seconds of the match. So now we head to the men's game. And a back-to-back match against these two schools. And an exciting game. We're so glad to have everybody watching. Stick around and jump on for the men's game coming up right after this.